The University of Central Oklahoma is really a very beautiful campus. From the Liberal Arts Building to the new Old North. You can see all of those native flowers, you can see all of the creative mulching, and all of that has taken time to be thoughtful and purposeful, and it just increases awareness. When you have or are tied to the land in a way that you can appreciate as part of a community, you value it less as a commodity. I am Jennifer Swan. I'm a student here at University of Central Oklahoma. I am very excited to learn that UCO is offering a sustainability minor, and by creating the sustainability minor, they're actually letting students get hands-on with that concept. So it's no longer just a philosophy. Now students get a chance to actually learn what it means to be sustainable in many different arenas. Central really prides itself in being sustainable and student-driven leadership opportunities. To that end, we've developed a community garden in the Commons, which is centrally located on campus so that you can really see things grow. It's an opportunity to build student engagement. It's opportunities to build on health and wellness by getting outside, getting hands deep in the mud or dirt, watering, planting, and weeding, and all of that food, which is the best part, goes to other students on campus. So it's not shipped miles and miles away. It's eaten and produced right here, which is pretty powerful. As students see that, then we know that we can take that with us and say, if UCO is doing it on their campus, why can't I do something a little bit on my own? Beyond the garden, there's also a piece of composting. Composting is a thoughtful way to reduce your personal waste. So from the apple core to the banana peel and almost everything in between, including yard waste, goes back into a compost bin, breaks down. It's a fun little chemistry experiment, and you can actually see those benefits when you place that compost right back into our own gardens, and it fuels the food that we're growing for students on campus. UCO has earned a name for itself as being a green campus, and through the efforts of the Sustainability Office and students like myself and others, we are going to take those values that value recycling, land ethics, and everything that's a part of that sustainability circle into the future with us.
I do ride my bike everywhere and enjoy the beautiful weather. And then also, on campus, I can ride around and see all the beautiful nature here. UCO offers a lot of alternate transportation methods, whether it's the Bum-A-Bike or the CityLink. There's a lot of different avenues for students to get to school in a way that's more sustainable. My name is Ben Zimmer, and I'm a student at the University of Central Oklahoma. I started a student organization called Students for Sustainability. One way that our organization gets involved, during Earth Week, we handed out some information about how students could be more sustainable, and we also handed out free coffee mugs, reusable coffee mugs, that we decided to make an infographic of how to make reusable grocery totes out of donated t-shirts, converting things into something usable, and then also reducing the amount of waste that is present in the world. Throughout the whole Earth Day, there's tons of other organizations that were there handing out flyers about how their organization is confronting some of the issues in regards to sustainability. The university is pursuing a lot of different things in regards to sustainability, and it's not just one thing, it's not just recycling. And I've seen everything from energy management to waste reduction to local sourcing of foods to even the social aspect of it too, with building social equity. I have learned a tremendous amount by being at the Office of Sustainability and seeing their efforts and the university as a whole's efforts.
American Environmental History is a new class on campus. One of the most interesting assignments that the students do in this class is a personal challenge. And they could do it for 1 week, 1 month, or the entire semester. Some examples of these projects: students do choose to take public transportation instead of their personal vehicle. They don't use single-use plastic. They give up disposable water bottles, and they have to journal about this and reflect on it. I've had students say, I never realized how many plastic bottle recycling bins are on campus, and this kind of draws their attention to the efforts that the University of Central Oklahoma is making to make sustainability, to make recycling, to make environmentalism kind of an easy choice. I'm Katrina Locker at the University of Central Oklahoma. I teach in the Department of History and Geography. At the University of Central Oklahoma, we're making efforts towards a sustainable campus. Looking at food waste from our campus eateries at the dining halls, we are involved in wind energy offsets. So we take wind energy that is produced elsewhere and we apply it to the university's energy totals. We've done LED lighting in our offices. These are bulbs that use less energy and will last longer, so there's less waste. I think the energy audits of offices and departments are a great way to go. So through the Office of Sustainability, there's a checklist and they'll come in and they'll see what types of lights we use, whether our computers are powered down at night, paper usage and other types of resource usage. They'll tally all that up, show a department what they're doing really well, and also give them suggestions and examples of what other steps they could take to be more sustainable. And I know a lot of my colleagues are really interested in issues of sustainability, so we're starting a faculty liaison position. And through that, I'm hoping to kind of cultivate a dialogue. If we have a professor in the English department or the math department or in music that is really passionate about these issues but isn't quite sure how can I incorporate this into my curriculum, I'm going to host some forums and some coffees to talk about these issues and what are assignments that you can do in your class to make sustainability kind of a lived experience for your students. Sustainability to me is having resources for our future so that my children can kind of enjoy the great resources and the terrific environment that we're living in today, that they can enjoy that as well going into the future.